What's up everyone, it's your pal Baruch here. Last time we completely finished our first train depot. And right when I opened up the game, it said that this park has a lot of vomit. So we're gonna go and try and fix this. And the culprit will probably be this ride. Because if we go in and look at its actual details, we'll see that it's got a 5.55 nausea rating. Now that is modestly high. Not as high as it can be, but it's still pretty high. So if we zoom in, we should probably see a lot of vomit around here. Or not. Where's the vomit? Well, everything's cleaned up, so... Anyway, why I brought this up is we don't have a first aid station in our park, and that's a problem. So we're gonna go and add that. So we'll go here and we'll add a first aid station. We'll do a simple single structure, because not everybody's gonna get sick. Some people might. Click done on that. And it's open. We aren't going to charge for first aid because people pay to ride the ride. We already see some people walking in. Great. So let's go ahead and work on the building. For this, should click on walls. That would help. Should definitely click on walls. This section of the park used a natural wood, so I need to remember to stay consistent with theming. This is the natural wood. I want to add to building 18. Boom. Set for arches. Boom. And we'll look for a little tiny pitched roof to put on top of here. Excellent. What about flat roof? No. Eh. Oops. Did we do that? Release that. And what does this look like to raise? What you can raise up. It's still kind of the same problem. You know what? Let's do that. Because I feel like putting a decoration on there in the form of a sign. That or that. I might just go this. It's very... kind of looks like a little church. Alright, I guess that works. Boom. How's this ride doing, by the way, since we're over here? What are the opinions of it? Too intense. I want to go on that. Let's raise this up a little bit. Let's make this $10. And then let's speed that up and see. Okay, so it's getting some modestly good reviews now. Cool. Well, there goes our trains. Alright, so we really don't have many rides in the park yet, so let's fix that. We can work on details of that train later. I'd like to come back to that. But you knew it was coming, and here it is. We are going to make our first roller coaster. Guests think Iron Horse 3 is great value. So I say we're going to work on a roller coaster, and then I get sidetracked with the details. Per usual. How much am I charging for Iron Horse 3? $2. Let's jack that up to $3.50. No, $3.50, not $350. Alright. Get a little bit more money out of that. Cool. Alright, so we're going to make our first roller coaster. So let's look at this from an aerial view and see what has the most potential for space. This area right here. Okay. So it makes sense to go ahead and make a pathway to lead to this part of the park. Change the width to 7 and increase the length just a little bit. Intersection. Boom. Excellent Subarashi. Alright. Coasters. Now, one of the biggest things to decide for a coaster is what kind we want to make. It's always a tough decision. Do we want a steel? Do we want a wooden? Do we want inverted? What do we want? So I think I want to do a steel coaster. I'm gonna make it a stand-up coaster. Such a stand-up coaster. I had to make that pun, guys. You know I had to. Alright, now it's time to work. Go to work. So let's do the station. And it's entry left, exit left. So let's... Alright, that's a nice loading station. Get that chain lift. Start rising up. any good coaster design starts with the lift. Unless you're talking about a coaster that can launch from the beginning, you have to have some kind of force pushing your coaster down. And most conventional sources use gravity, so we are going to use the same. Simple drop here. And a little curve. You can kind of see and change the angle a little bit of the camera. You see that curve happening. Great. So now we got a straightaway. We should have a bit of momentum. So we'll run a preliminary test to see just how much speed we can get going. And straightaway. I love that animation, just watching all the cars fly off like that. Let's look at the kind of loops that we can get. I love the breadth of options we can do with the different crazy inversions. Ooh. That could be interesting. What does that look like? Does it make it? Sure does. Awesome. There we go. Always forget, I try to click on the button when really you can just click anywhere on the screen and it'll add a piece. A lot of times with coaster designs, I also like to have natural momentum driving the coaster after the initial change. So what I typically do is I try to have natural hills like this to slow down the coaster. I think I might actually continue the height just a little bit. So that's a little high. Stop the test, start the test. So if you make your natural hill a little too high, then the coaster will just start sliding back and continue forever until the momentum comes to zero and the train stops. So we'll do just a small little hill to get the slow down, because I don't want this like max speed the whole time. So this is my first build of a coaster, so if you guys have any suggestions as to what you would like to see me do, as well as maybe some suggestions in terms of camera angles, please feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm still relatively new at this, so I don't know exactly what is appealing to watch. no, did it stop? Start that again. Got it. So it's just around that bend where it wants to stop, so we'll start the test again. We'll kind of do this little outward spiral. I didn't mean to do that. Go back a space, and then want to change the turn and increase the length. Increase the height a little bit. Nah, that's not gonna work. Alright, well, we will actually finish this on the next episode. I went a little bit over. Apologize about that. But if you like what you saw, please give it a like, subscribe, and please leave comments. I'd love to read any feedback anyone has to say. See you on the next video.